Hello, everybody.
Hello, what is going on? Uh, Bethany, I'm getting an echo through you.
You're getting an echo through me still?
Yeah.
Huh. Does anyone else hear the echo? Hi.
Hi, everybody.
Yes,
Oh,
Kathleen, those
thanks,
glasses are
Norma.
great.
They are from. Sorry, this echo is really throwing me
Are
off.
your earbuds plugged in?
Yeah. Let me see.
That's really weird. Oh, it's
Anyway,
so frustrating.
take it away,
Okay.
Bethany.
Kathleen, I think Kathleen's glasses are from Pair, which is a new partner we have on the podcast. They're this amazing glasses company where you can get like metal like magnetic fronts on the glasses. So you get a pair of glasses, you get whatever like style you want, and then you can order as many like fronts as you want. So you can get like blue ones, you can get ones that have like Marvel superhero logos on them. I'm getting some that have like a they're sunglasses. And they're just the little magnetic front, so you're not carrying around an entire extra pair of sunglasses and you're not having to buy like 17 different styles of sunglasses. So are you wearing the pair glasses?
Yes.
How does the frame come off? Does it just pop right off the front?
It does. Look at this.
That's crazy.
I have others to show you. I was holding them before and I don't know where I put them down. Oh, here.
That's okay. It's magic, Norma.
Ready?
I have mine coming. That's insane. It's one of those things that it's like, why didn't anyone think of this before? I saw on their Instagram that they did a contest or something to see how many of the frames they could stack out before they like fell down. And so
Yeah.
it's like someone has like a big like chunk. So yeah, they're a partner of the show. So Kathleen has hers. I haven't gotten mine yet, but they're on their way.
I am here echo free. I figured out what it was.
What was it?
I had Crowdcast open in another browser window by accident. I'm so
Oh,
sorry,
that'll do it.
everybody.
No, that's totally okay.
Oh my goodness.
Hi everybody. It's a Tuesday, right? It's a Tuesday.
It is. You know, I kept thinking that today was Wednesday.
It's a weird, I don't know why. The week is super weird.
No, it totally is.
But we have a lot of people who made it who have not made it in a while. Liz is here, just
Oh.
jumped in. Ariel's here. Ariel has a corgi that just got groomed.
You know, that is one of my favorite tweets, Bethany, that you ever tweeted out, that every animal should have a corgi option.
Yes, it's true. Every animal should have like a shorter squat. Like, can you picture an elephant corgi version?
Yes. Sorry, I'm trying to throw it up and get the frame to stick to my face.
Wait,
ready?
do it.
1, 2. Ready? Yeah, I did it! Yeah, imagine an elephant with a corgi option.
Oh, so cute. Oh,
I did it again.
This reminds me. In my aerial gym, I think I've talked about this maybe before. There's a class that also teaches like parkour at the same time, like parkour to little kids.
That's so funny.
And the lesson they were learning one day was they had like foam walls that came up to like chest height for an adult.
Yeah.
And the lesson was how to jump from one level to that level. And so then you like clung to the top. So you didn't jump on top of it. You like jumped to cling to the top.
Yeah.
But not like hit over it. And it is so funny. I underestimated how hilarious it is to see a bunch of middle school aged boys hit their faces against a wall like over and over again because they weren't like hitting it right. So they were just like slamming their faces into the wall one after the other. And it was so wonderfully amusing. Just like middle school boy, goosh, middle school boy, goosh, middle school boy, goosh.
So I saw this interesting video yesterday of this little girl who had a very specific type of autism where she was very strong. This girl was like 5 years old.
Yeah.
She was very strong because of her type of autism, and I wish I could remember what it was. Her ability to judge height from the ground and like judge perspective of objects was better than the average person.
Whoa.
and she had a jungle gym built inside her house where she's like climbing the rope and doing pull-ups and swinging on this thing and that thing. And I like very late into the night, probably like 1:30 in the morning, I was watching all of the reels of this little girl like do these incredible things. And this child needs to be a gymnast. It was insane.
Totally. She's like the real Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Because, like, also can judge how far she's about to jump or fall or dive or whatever. That's amazing.
I
Have you
know.
seen, this is, like, a little bit sad, but, like, have you seen, like, there's this genetic disorder where, babies, their muscles are always tense. And so
Oh.
because the muscles never stop tensing, the baby is jacked because it's always tense muscles. So it's like seeing a baby with like huge biceps and like abs because it's always
Yes. Yes, I've
it's
seen it.
really odd.
And where also then there's like that babies who have that and then grow up, the kid will be like 4 and will be like lifting 200 pounds.
Crazy. I think it's like
so
not
crazy.
great because like the kid needs to be able to like relax. It's like very
Yeah,
stressful, but
I
also
know.
like when you see a kangaroo with biceps and like back muscles, it's very upsetting. Norma, my nails are not painted black. I decided to go crazy.
Oh, let me see.
So they're a pale nude, but they have
Oh.
gold. They have foil on them.
Did you do that yourself?
I did.
I
Gold
love it.
foil. You can't really tell. Whatever. Thank you.
It looks so good.
Thank you. It's a whole thing. Yeah.
Let's see.
Thank you.
Oh, okay. So there was this TikTok today that actually Taste Bad Caitlin sent me. It wasn't today, it was from a few days ago, but it was about a nail salon in Hoboken where this girl was getting her nails done and she put her ATM card in the machine at the nail salon to get
Yeah.
cash out to do the tip.
Yeah.
And there was a card copier in
Oh,
the machine
no.
and they drained her account completely. She had $0 left. And so that is why I almost, unless it's at the bank, I almost never use my debit card.
You shouldn't use your debit card.
Mm-mm.
I mean, like I've had to at ATMs and there are times where I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't know. Do they know, was it like the nail salon itself had put that in there or was it someone
So
like
it didn't say,
they don't know?
but in the comments they said which nail salon it was.
Oh,
And
that's
yeah,
awful. That's
crazy. I
awful.
know.
Allison, the gold stuff is just like gold foil. So you can
Mhm.
get it at like an arts and crafts store. I'm sure you can find it online. It's just like thin gold foil flakes. And then I just put like a little bit of clear nail polish down. I put the flake over it and then I
Mhm.
paint clear over it. I know nail salons do like they'll do it with acrylic, so they'll put the acrylic over it and then like
Yeah.
buff it and shine it.
Have you ever thought about getting one of those at-home gel kits where you can do your own gels?
Well, I have, but do they still use UV light?
So they don't. There's ones that it looks more like a sticker and you
Uh-huh.
put it on and then like this little machine. I don't think it's UV light. Maybe it is, but it's really per nail. So it's not like at the
Okay.
salon where you're putting your whole hand in and
Yeah.
then you're aging your hands. I think it's
Yeah.
per nail and then it cures it.
That's
And
wild.
it like it's the sticker and then it cures it on. I've thought about it, but it's like one more thing to spend money on. And I already have like 75 bottles of nail polish that I
I
don't
know.
use.
I know. And I've had gel nails done exactly once.
Hmm.
And the second that I put sunscreen on,
Yes.
something in the sunscreen ate at the gel and I was able to just peel the gel right off.
Yep.
And I use
Yep.
sunscreen all the time. And so it's like
Hmm.
it's not worth it for me to get my nails professionally done because anytime you use sunscreen, it like takes the shine right off and it like
Yeah.
eats through. Yeah.
Speaking of nails, so it's like pedicure season almost.
Yeah,
And
totally.
my feet are really, really not good. And I saw on Refinery 29's Instagram yesterday where a place in New York City will give you a med pedicure, like a medical pedicure.
What is that?
So you're not getting your nails painted, but they are like scraping and buffing and slothing your feet like to the bare bone, like
I
you have
need
baby
that.
feet. Yeah.
I
And
need that.
they like it's much more in-depth than a regular salon pedicure.
Yeah, I definitely would love that. I
I
love it.
know.
I love the whatever they put on your feet that makes your calluses just come off like
Yeah,
a
yeah, I
glove,
know.
which is
I
so
know.
gross.
Uh,
Tatiana,
yes.
these are press-ons. These are fake nails.
Oh,
I love them. I can't be bothered to grow my nails out because they won't grow. So, and nail polish just falls, like it chips immediately on me. So sometimes I just don't want to handle it.
don't want to do it.
Um,
Danielle says the stuff they put on your feet is uric acid.
is that urine? Is that urine?
That's what I thought. Isn't that the protein in urine? Or no, that's creatine.
That
Uric
urine?
acid. Yeah, uric acid is in urine. So should I pee
I
on
think
my
so.
feet?
I guess if you pee on your feet and then you soak them for like 5 minutes, it comes right off. I'm going to look.
uh,
Uric acid.
Danny just joined. Danny said, I love the outfit, Kathleen, cute glasses. Thank you.
Yeah.
These are from our new partner, Pair. And
Yeah. PAIR.
I can flip on all sorts of different frames.
Yeah.
Bethany got the cat eye shaped ones.
Yeah, and I have sunglasses coming. I finally was able to get my order in. It took me a while because my eye doctor took a minute to like get all of that.
You know, when you're at the doctor and the last thing you ever want to hear is, I haven't seen that before.
That's awful. Does that happen to you?
I was at the eye doctor and they found a beauty mark on my retina. And they said, it's not big and there's probably nothing wrong. Has anyone ever told you that before? And I said, no, I've never heard that before. But once an eye doctor spent an extraordinary long time looking at my eyes because there was something that perplexed him, but he didn't tell me why and I wasn't paying attention. I don't know. And so I need to keep an eye out for growth in this beauty mark that you can't even see on my retina.
So it's like a mole on your retina.
Yeah.
That's so strange.
Yeah. Does anyone else
wild,
have that?
Yeah. Danielle, so my mom calls them angel kisses. An angel kissed your eyeball.
Oh, cute.
So that's common enough that your mom has a term for it.
Yeah. Look at that.
Oh,
Christina says, pee on your feet and report back. I will. Don't listen.
Why not?
Is that a dare? Because
why not?
I will do it.
So Kathleen, you and I were talking yesterday when we were recording.
Yeah.
And we were talking after the show about things we're obsessed with finding on eBay or Poshmark or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Because and I want to hear from people in the chat because we're going to do this on a bonus, but I'm curious what you guys in the chat are trying to find online. So I now have a mission. My grandmother recently passed away. This was the grandmother who has wanted to die since she was 40. She finally passed away and going home for the funeral next week. All is well. But she had this gold statue. It was a large statue of a dachshund, like a wiener dog. It was gold and the dog was sitting and it had eyes that were painted white with black pupils and black outline. And my dad reached out. He's like, do you guys want anything of grandma's? And I said, I would love that dog. And he was like, oh, she got rid of it a couple of years ago. I don't know where it is. So now I'm obsessively looking for it online and I have not been able to find it. I cannot find anything that even closely resembles it. And so this is now my new project is trying to find this heavy garden statue, muted gold wiener dog. So is anyone in the chat, do you have your white whale of things you're trying to find online?
So I was telling Bethany that my mom is a duck person.
Yeah.
So I am looking for a door knocker that is in the shape of a duck, but she's got a very tiny diamond shaped or what do you call this shape?
Yeah, that's like a diamond, yeah.
Like a diamond shaped window in her door. And a lot of duck door knockers are like this, where the wing comes up and it would block her little window. Oh. So I'm trying to find a door knocker where the duck is spread like this.
Spread sideways.
Yeah, that's the thing that I'm looking for right now.
That's so funny. Danny said the mug from Shameless, it has a chicken on it.
Oh.
Courtney said, my mom went on eBay and found the new versions of the stuffed animals my husband and I both still have and love, so our babies could each have their own. That's really
Oh,
sweet.
that's really
Um,
cute.
let's see. Ariel's looking for storage bins. I
Tia
wanted to.
said, I wanted a stupid owl statue that my grandma had. I love
Mhm.
it, and it's completely absurd. Yep.
Dana, I've not been asked to give a eulogy, I think because my dad knows that I'm just going to use it to see who in my family got that dog statue.
Wait, so Bethany, who's giving the eulogy? Is it Nicole?
No idea. Probably Nicole.
Yeah.
Uh,
She's the
I've
eldest.
yes, exactly. And I'm guessing my cousin
Mm-hmm.
Ryan or Jamie. Jamie's the eldest. He's probably giving a eulogy, or my dad. I doubt Vicky
Mm-hmm.
will, my aunt, but
Is
yeah.
is the cousin that you are sexually attracted to going to be at the funeral?
That is a great question. Uh he is extended family and he
Okay.
lives in Texas, so I'm not sure if he'll be coming
Got it.
for that.
Got
I
it. Got
hadn't
it.
even thought of it. It is the right side of the family. And I also
Uh,
haven't seen him in about 20 years, so I cannot say if I'd still be attracted to him.
So Allison says, "Oh my God, I might have something that could help. I just heard on another podcast. It's called replacements.com. It's all old china and old collectibles and things. You can go on there if you're missing a specific old plate or miscellaneous things, and you can often find them there."
Replacements. Please hold the live show while I Google
Bethany,
replacements.
everything EBTH, everything but the house.com. That's also a place you might want to check regularly.
Ooh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Um, let's see. Tatiana said a pair of heels I saw 6 years ago. I can't find them anywhere, even with image searching. Ooh, where'd you see them?
Yeah, what kind of heels are they? They must have made
Yeah.
a real a real impact on you.
Isn't it? It's like that ballet sweater
Yeah.
that I wanted, and then some amazing taste buds sent it, and I don't know. We don't know who sent it.
No, and they sent me a bracelet too that I keep on my bookshelf back here somewhere. And we don't know this like amazing white bracelet. It's
It's so
gorgeous.
beautiful. If you know who sent those, or if you sent those, will you please let us know? Because
Hmm.
it was mailed from the person on Poshmark who had it. So I don't know who ordered it for me, who sent it. It was one of the sweetest, most generous things ever. I'm so touched. Let's see.
Uh,
Tatiana
that
sent a link.
Oh, is it this one, Tatiana?
Oh, that's
Is
the
that the
chicken mug.
is that the chicken mug?
Look, you can sort of see the brand on the bottom if you freeze it. It's like it says PS on the bottom.
Huh. Oh, Tia says there's a Facebook group, weird things people found at thrift stores. People find all sorts of nostalgia. It's so fun. So I have been following these thrifting accounts on Instagram. They're so interesting. It's people who go into thrift stores like every day or pretty regularly on their way home from work or whenever they're traveling. They hit up every Goodwill in the town, stuff like that. And they show you what to look for, like brands to look for and like what milk glass looks like for your collection and stuff. And watching their
Wow.
reels is my favorite thing because they'll take the phone and they'll pan across a whole shelf and they'll be like, can you guess what's worth money here? And then they zoom in on one item and they show it to you up close. It's really
Blows
cool.
me. It
Yeah.
blows me. It blows my mind. Allison, can you describe the thing again? Yeah, so it's a wiener dog statue.
Mhm.
And it's life size, if not slightly larger than an actual wiener dog. It's sitting on its back legs. So its haunches are down. It's sitting on its butt, but its front legs are standing, right?
Yeah.
And it's like looking at you, and it's like a muted gold. So it looks like it's made out of gold. It looks like metal. But the whites of the eyes are painted white and the pupils are painted black, and it's got like a black outline around the eye, but the rest of it is like a muted gold, and it's heavy.
Mm.
And it's like, and that's the thing is most of these like dachshund statues are small, like hand size, and this is like, no, this is a big boy.
Bethany, you should go on Facebook into some of these groups and write what you're looking for and send the photos that are sort of similar. And people will
Yeah.
be able, like total strangers, will be so thrilled to source it for you.
Oh my gosh, this would make me so happy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, because it's like, I never told anyone I wanted it.
Mhm.
And in like in my family, if you wanted something of my grandparents, you just wrote your name on the bottom, which always felt a little bit heartless, but like, okay.
Yeah, I
Um,
get it.
but once I realized I wanted it, I was living in New York and never had a chance to tell anyone.
Yeah. No, I
Just
hear you.
put my name
Dan
on it.
Danielle says, "I have a seedless brand skunk shirt from 20 years ago that I would love to replace." What's seedless brand?
Seedless brand skunk shirt. It's so God bless the internet too, Let's look it up. Let's all look it up
Uh,
together.
so we're
Seedless
oh,
brand.
Danielle said, also, old Pyrex stuff you can find in thrift stores is worth a lot of money. Also, do you know what's worth a lot of money?
What's that?
Rothy's prints that they no longer make.
That makes sense.
If you go on eBay or Poshmark, the prints that they no longer make, the colors that they no longer make, will go for as much as like $250 for a pair of shoes that was originally like 115.
It's that's the thing where buy two.
Yeah, but
Like,
only special edition things, right?
well, okay, so if it's a special edition, buy two.
Yeah.
There's this I don't know if it's Vans. It's some shoe company that comes out with horror themed sneakers.
Oh.
So they came out with a the Shining
Mhm.
sneaker, and they always sell out. It's very limited run, and Dennis bought two, knowing
Yeah.
like I'm gonna resell one of
Mhm.
these, like unsold,
Mhm.
unworn, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah.
Um, yeah,
Did he make any money off of it?
I don't know. I don't even know if he's resold it yet. He may be waiting.
So I was telling Bethany yesterday. Were we together yesterday? Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
it's a
Wow, this
weird week.
such a weird week. I was telling Bethany that I bought this vintage Turkish rug. Actually, I think it's from Pakistan. No, maybe Pakistan. Excuse me. Hand woven wool.
Yeah,
And and it's huge. It's like 12 feet long and then 6 feet that way. And I bought it for $800 because rugs that are like 9 by 12, unless you're buying like an absolutely shit rug, like if you want something
yeah,
that's a natural fiber,
yeah.
they cost thousands of dollars. So I was like, $800, this is a steal. So I put it in my living room and I don't love it. So I'm going to resell it. So I found the same one that I bought for $800 on Cherish for $3,200.
That's wild.
If you need a rug, old or new, check out the rugs that they're making overseas on Etsy because you can really, really get a good deal.
It's insane to me. It's
Yeah.
just insane. I every once in a while, just to see if the world is still a nice place, I'll go on eBay or I'll go on Poshmark or something, and I'll just look up stuff from my childhood that I miss
Mhm.
and see if someone's selling it. And sure enough, someone is. Like
Definitely.
I always wanted a Sequest t-shirt because I was in love with Jonathan Brandis, RIP.
Oh,
And
RIP.
my friend Shauna in middle school and high school, always had her Sequest shirt, and she got it at Suncoast, and I was so jealous of it. But we didn't have a lot of extra money, and so I couldn't get
Oh,
one. So I found one on eBay a couple of years ago, and it's falling apart now because I wear it all the time. And last week in Ariel, it actually got stuck in the fabric and ripped up the back. So it's a
no.
crop right now because it ripped apart, but now there's like a side missing up the back, which is cute and I don't care. But like this shirt is
Yeah.
falling apart. So I have to find another person
You
who's
just need to
selling a
stitch
sequin
it.
shirt.
You can stitch
Oh
it.
no, Kathleen, the fabric grabbed it and twisted and got it stuck. So in order to get out of it, I
Yeah.
either had to take my shirt off or just rip
Oh,
it. And so then
yeah.
when it came out of the fabric, all of the pieces of the shirt came raining down to the ground.
Totally
It's what
shredded.
are you gonna do?
Oh, wait. Did Rosa find your dog?
Let's look. Let's look.
No.
No, it's
It's it's more of like a sitting down.
it's sitting down. Um, Gold, but not as shiny. Let me see if I think I sent Kathleen reference photos.
You did. You did. You should try and find a way
So, okay,
to drop
so
those in the.
I'm just gonna see. Okay, so sitting like this,
Mhm.
um, looks like this. or this.
Yeah.
In terms of like the size and the body, has like articulated front claw nails, but is like a muted gold. But the eyes are painted.
Okay, I have an idea for you. You need, Bethany, you need to make a reel about this dog. You need to get on your reel, put some sad music on in the background.
Yeah.
Be like, my grandma died.
Yeah.
And there was only one thing that I wanted from her house.
Yeah.
And it's missing.
Yes, you're right.
Can you help me?
Yes.
And then go like this, and then like point. And if you want, I'll cut the dogs out of the picture so you have like a
amazing
PNG to stick on there.
Totally. Yes, this is great. This is great. Rosa, thank you. Tia, it could be brass and not gold. It's possible. Yes, that's very possible. And it would have been given to either a Savers or a Goodwill in Eau Claire, Wisconsin. So like it doesn't need to be the exact same like statue itself, but I want the same statue, right? But it doesn't have to be the one that my grandma owned. But if you're in and around Eau Claire, Wisconsin, she probably gave it to a Savers or a Goodwill, which are both by Oakwood Mall, thank God.
Neil's grandmother, I got a couple of really cool serving dishes from her because Neil's grandfather just passed away. So then we cleaned out the house. I got some really cool serving dishes. But here's the thing with old servingware, if that is something that people collect.
Yeah.
I am always skeptical to not overuse it because I don't know what has lead in it.
Oh,
do you know what I mean?
I would not have even thought of that.
Especially old plates from the 30s and 40s that have gold ribbon on them. Like, does that gold ribbon have lead in it? And stuff older than the 60s, I would be more inclined to use that as like a jewelry dish.
Yes. Oh, I see. Never would have thought of that.
Yeah.
Never would have thought of that. Okay. I'm looking at these. Okay. So Allison, that's actually the closest we've seen so far, but it's really small. Ariel, how long does she have the statue for?
They sell anything on Poshmark.
They sure do. She had it my whole life. I think she probably got it in the 60s or 70s. That's what I think. Aubrey, thank you. Carrie lives in Rice Lake. Yes, please. That would be amazing. Okay, wait, let's look. Life-size vintage. Similar. Very similar, actually. But the one that my grandma had is less lifelike. And also like, gold and the eyes are painted in. Yeah, there's a dogstatues.com. Isn't this fun? It's like it's one of those things where it's like it's not like my grandma had a ceramic statue of Mussolini holding a cake. You know, it's not like really specific. It's like a dog statue.
Wait. No. Keep going. Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry for a second. No, I thought of something that I have sitting right here and I wanted to show you.
Yes, please.
Speaking of really old, by the way, I was tulip picking this weekend and these are called cabbage tulips.
I was going to say, those aren't tulips, but they are tulips.
Aren't they beautiful?
Those are gorgeous.
Cabbage tulips. And
cabbage tulips.
The regular tulips in the back.
Beautiful.
And look, Bethany, I too have a bust.
Look at that. Have you named her?
No, I haven't. Do you all want to name her for me?
I mean,
I can put stuff inside of her.
Like thoughts.
Yeah.
A woman who thinks.
A woman who thinks. Okay. Dangerous. I found this in my dad's stuff. We almost checked it and I was like, nah, maybe I shouldn't. So I have a couple of old like binders like this. Cool. And this, okay. Oh shit. There's a lot of articles in here about no, this is not the right one. There are a lot of articles about Nazis.
What?
Bethany, I swear to goodness. Here's a scrapbook and there's like
good like anti-Nazis, or like we're curious why he was so interested in Nazis?
Yeah, we're like just articles about Nazis in the newspaper for some reason. Like I think these are older than my dad would have been. So it was someone in his family, but I think that maybe his father was obsessed with taking down the Nazis personally himself by all the articles that he read in the newspaper.
Wait, what year was your dad born?
1942.
Okay, so he was definitely too young.
Yeah, he was
That's
definitely
definitely
too young.
his dad.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so interesting.
And also like lots of pictures of Navy ships and stuff. But
I'm glad you kept that. That's really cool.
like lots of old articles. Anyway, like really weird stuff that people find in their parents' things.
That's so Danielle, your husband says hi. Hello, Danielle. Is that a man?
A
Is
man.
that a man?
A man.
Yeah, he's a man.
I just went to CVS. Okay.
How'd it go? It's always hard.
Picked up my prescription. $10. Does anyone want to take a guess about how much I actually spent? Okay.
86, says Liz. Do you know offhand how much it was?
It was.
Don't say it, but do you know offhand?
Yeah.
Okay, so Liz says 86, Becca says 82. My heart immediately told me 93. 63 says Mandy. Courtney said $1. Rosa said 150. 57 says Dana. 137 says Susan. 65 says Aida.
Mm-hmm.
76 says Aubrey. Has someone come close?
So yes, there's someone who's close.
73, 23, 54, 45.
And the winner right now.
302 says Krista.
In 3, 2, 1. Okay. The winner is Becca. And
Becca.
$80 on the dot because I round up because you donate to local charities or whatever. Sure. Okay. I spent $80. I'll show you what I got. So if I had just purchased my prescription, it would have been $10.
$10.
That $80 does not include my prescription. I spent $80.
So 90. So you spent 90
on other shit. Okay.
Mouthwash, I see. Important.
Okay, hang on. Do I have everything?
By the way, all of us have done this.
Yeah, all of us. Okay, I think this is all I got. Okay. I got buy one, get one 50% off secret deodorant.
Great.
I got vagina cream.
Gotta take care of it.
Neosporin. Elf. Elf.
Yeah.
Powdered foundation and hair clips. Do I need these?
No.
No. Okay. I'll tell you what the vagina cream is for. It's not for my vagina. It's for my face because I have I'm dealing with some overgrowth of yeast on my face right now. Okay. And so this is the ingredient that I read online to put on my face.
What causes yeast on the face?
So I'll tell you what I did this time. You see all those videos where they're popping pimples and they put a little pin in it. Yeah. So I had like a little pimple in the corner of my mouth. So I put a sewing needle and some vodka.
Yeah.
Swirl, disinfect.
Some home surgery.
And then I popped it. I would like put it in there.
Yeah.
And then I caused an infection. So now I've got some angular cheilitis going on in the corner of my mouth. And now I have to put vagina cream on my face. On my mouth.
Yeah. Did you put like tissue over your fingers when you popped it?
No.
Yeah, always put tissue over your fingers or whatever so you're not getting like your finger germs into it. Yeah. Because let's be honest with ourselves, no one doesn't pop it. Like you have to pop it.
I know. So I almost texted you today, Bethany. What happens when you don't pop a pimple?
I'll tell you. Tell you. It goes down. So I had like several on my cheek.
Yeah.
And they were all like they had come to a head. Mm-hmm. And so I was washing them gently and leaving them alone. And Kathleen, I got to tell you, when they go down, they disappear into the most wonderful little blackhead. And then I just took a tweezer and just pulled that little blackhead right out. And it was fine. It's actually, a little, just like a little, pulled it right out. so satisfying. It's almost worth not popping it because you then like the next day see it down, down, down. And then all of a sudden you just have like a little, either it's
Little
gone or you
thing.
have like a little gray hard
Yeah.
nub, and you just take a tweezer, you just pull it right out.
It's because look at this doozy. You see that doozy?
Ow, 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 ow. It looks painful.
It is very painful.
Ow,
And
ow.
I was trying not to pop it, but it was like so full that it was throbbing. And so I had to go and pop it today, but I was thinking about not popping it. Yeah.
Yeah. When they're throbbing, it's tough. Dana, I scar easily too. I have a lot of like texture on my face from anytime I pop something, I get a divot. Anytime I have a zit, no matter what I do to it, I have post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation. My whole face is just dots all over my face.
That's why you need vitamin C.
Yes, you sure do.
Jennifer says, wow, talk about self-control. Yeah, that is self-control.
Tatiana, I have one inside my ear. Should I needle or pimple patch? I would pimple patch or don't touch it. Leave it alone.
Where on your ear? Where on your ear? I hit my glasses. Where on your ear is it though?
That's a good question. Is it's inside? So is it like in the canal or is it like just like in the
cartilage?
In the cartilage?
Yeah. I have a whole acne routine that I do in my ears now because I'm so self-conscious of blackheads in my ears because I took a photo once of my ear not that long ago and I saw a lot of blackheads in there.
So many blackheads. My mom used to take a bobby pin and just go around my ear with a bobby pin.
Yeah, I do that to Neil's ear sometimes too.
Let's see. Danielle said, I got an IUD, got one huge cystic pimple on my chin due to the hormonal change. 1 month later, still a dark spot. Yeah. It sucks. It is what it is. It's why we wear makeup.
Ariel says, stop talking about pimples. I don't want to manifest pimples for a photo shoot this weekend. Okay, sorry. We'll change the subject.
You have your engagement photo shoot this weekend, right? Yeah, Christina. Yeah, I have a hormonal IUD too. I have a Mirena. I love it. It may make me break out, but I don't get my period, so it's a win for me.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah. Susan has Mirena too. Cheers to Mirena. We should also make Mirena jackets. I still want to make Lexapro membership jackets, which I think would be really fun.
I think we could probably sell them on Poshmark.
Hell yeah, they're selling everything on Poshmark.
I know.
Danielle, I haven't heard of the Kylena.
What's Kylena?
It's a IUD.
Oh. I use that gel that you squirt up your vagina. Which is, really sexy when you're in the moment. Hang on, give me my tampon full of gel.
And then you have to like use put it on a tampon.
You put it up there like a tampon and you feel all the gel go up to your vag. It's like,
oh, that's so sexy.
Yeah.
But it works, right?
It works. I'm not pregnant.
Look at that.
Yeah. I know.
That. Yeah. It's my little sister lower hormone. Maybe I need that. When is my Mirena up? Wait, when is my Mirena up? They give you a little card so you remember, but I don't know if I still have my card.
So speaking of health insurance, I have to tell you something that's absolutely so fucking bogus.
What's that?
Neil got a new job. So we recently got new health insurance.
Yeah.
So I went to CVS today to get that prescription. They rang me up. They were like, it's $246. I was like, okay, well, is this my new insurance? They changed out the new insurance, $10 for the same medication.
It's so messed up. That's how you know that the whole medication prescription drug infrastructure is a farce.
It's whatever they want to charge you.
It's insane.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Christina P says insurance is robbery.
Yeah. Should I be concerned that my Mirena can come out between 2023 and 2025?
That seems like quite a large window.
It does. I got it in 2018.
Oh. Susan says GoodRx makes my depression meds cheaper. Yeah. No, you're right. Wow. GoodRx is great. Christina said, my little guy was hospitalized last week. Oh, little guy. $70,000 negotiated down to $20,000 by the insurance company.
Do you remember, Kathleen, when I told you, I think I said it on the pod, how the ENT just like
Mhm.
looked in my throat and they
Mhm.
charged it as like laparoscopy, and they were like,
Yep.
we just do it because it's not actually, but that's what we tell the insurance it is. I'm like,
Yeah.
this all feels illegal.
I know. I got one done when they were looking in my naval, my like sinuses, and it
Yeah.
was also like $200 just to take a little peek up there.
Yeah. He didn't
Insane.
even use it. He didn't laparoscope anything. He looked in my mouth. I went, ah, and he looked in my mouth and it was like $1,500. It's
Megan's
crazy.
Megan says 9 stitches in February. The ER charged me almost 7K. I owe 564. I got stitches in 2014. They charged me 5K. Heart insurance was terrible. I had to
Yeah.
pay the 5K. And then I still owe the hospital $400, which I refuse to pay. And they keep sending me like letters from lawyers, and it hasn't affected my credit score up until this point, so I'm not paying ever.
Next time you need stitches, I can give you those stitches.
No,
I'm very good at it.
Absolutely not.
So I have a PO box, and the person who had the PO box before me apparently never told the IRS that that's no longer his address, because he's getting a lot of letters from the IRS that are very clearly like back tax debt collection stuff. And I don't know what to do about it.
I
Like,
know.
I mean, I've looked for him. I don't really know. He has a very common name. I don't know where to find him, but also like, I think that he probably knows and is like on purpose trying to evade.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why did he give? Yeah, exactly. I don't know why he gave the IRS his PO box in the first place. I also wondered that.
I didn't think that the IRS took PO boxes.
I don't think they did either, but I keep getting all of his stuff. Like
at my old apartment,
a lot of stuff.
I used to get letters for some guy, Nathan something,
Yeah.
with a company that probably no longer existed, and he owed the IRS money, and I used to get letters too. Yeah.
And I haven't had the PO box that long. I think I've had it maybe 4 years. Which is more than enough time to realize you need to tell the IRS where you live. Is it a PO box with a street address? No. It's like PO box 114, New York, New York.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. His fault after a year I'd have been throwing stuff away. That's on them to change. Yeah, I shred it. I don't want to like get his name. I'm going to shred it. I'm going to keep his identity private, but like I also feel like I also get like cool magazines from him because he clearly was a high level executive of some kind or another. So I get a lot of like high level executive business furniture mailers and that kind of stuff. So,
Christina is saying the IRS has more skills than I do on Zillow.
I mean, maybe, but clearly maybe not because they haven't found him yet. They're still sending it to me.
That is so true. So when I moved, I wrote to USPS. You get the mail forwarding, and I always do it for like a year and a half because you just never know. And it's not that much money to do it for that long. And I get everything forwarded. Like I pay extra for magazines and catalogs and stuff so I can figure it out.
It's a good idea.
And I have been waiting for my rebate check from the IRS for my taxes in 2020. So
why have they not sent it?
They haven't sent it, and I kept checking, and you can log on and you put in all your information. It tells you the status of your refund. And finally I logged in on tax day because I was already in my account, and they sent it to me. But government checks don't, like USPS won't forward government checks. So
why not? That seems like the most important thing you should forward.
It's like a couple $1,000s too that I've been waiting for, that I've been counting on because I already spent it.
Wait, so they sent it to your old address?
They sent it to my old address because they sent it to the address that was on my taxes from that year, but we had moved. and mail forwarding doesn't count. So now I have to send them a form online to tell them my new address, so now they can send me a check again.
That feels really strange that they won't forward government mail, because the post office is part of the government.
They won't forward checks. And you know why, Bethany? Because people move and the IRS doesn't want those people more easily getting their checks. They want to keep that money. I'm sure it is. I can't think of any reason other than it's like a scheme to keep the money. They won't go looking for you to give you your check. But when you owe them money, they will go looking for you. Yeah. It's all a scam, Daniel says. Ariel says, that's how I got my Peloton. Yes. It's like $11,000 they owe me. Like, it's just quite a lot of money.
It says they do not forward government mail. And
maybe that's
not forwarded government mail.
Yeah.
But that, okay, so they don't say why. Keep reading, it says. It's likely because mail from the government, including the IRS, can be very sensitive. Of course, that's why you would want to forward it.
Yeah, but I legally forwarded it. Like, I legally had it.
Right.
Bethany, maybe that's why you're still getting that guy's like IRS information.
Probably because they can't forward it. That's so weird.
Megan says the IRS mailed me a check for 1 cent.
That's real. You know, I bet it's also because if they do forward it, you're more likely to see that you owe them money. But if you keep not getting it, then it incurs interest. So then you ultimately owe them more money once you do finally get it.
Oh, maybe.
Right?
Interesting. Yeah.
A professor told me, this is from Christina, in college, told us that anyone who has been through Times Square has a file. Wait, has anyone looked up their FBI record?
Can you look up your FBI record?
Hi, Caitlin. We're learning that Christina had a professor who said that you have an FBI record if you ever went through Times Square.
Huh. Wait.
I've been through many times.
FBI record.
Find my...
I mean, I've spent a lot of time at the Forever 21 and the Sephora in Times Square. Like,
yeah, me too. That Sephora let me charge my phone when Obama got reelected. Find my FBI record. I mean, I don't even... Do I just go to FBI.com and look myself up?
How to search my FBI. How to search someone's FBI record.
WikiHow. You have to either draft a FOIA request, submit your requests, check the status.
Yeah, you have to send like a letter.
I'm going to send a FOIA request. I'm happy to do it. That's the thing, Christina. Yes, bad news is if you don't have it, you will after you make a request. So do you guys know who Philip K. Dick was, the author?
No.
So Philip K. Dick was this amazing sci-fi writer. I think 60s and 50s, 60s, maybe 70s. A lot of the movies that you know, like Minority Report, he wrote that.
Oh.
He wrote Through a Scanner Darkly. He wrote a bunch of stuff.
I love Minority Report.
Yeah, so he was all about like these dystopian stories about the future and all this stuff.
Yeah.
And he became paranoid that because of his writing, the FBI had and the government had files on him. So he kept reaching out. This is all from memory, so I might be a little bit wrong in some of these details.
Yeah.
But he kept reaching out to the FBI saying like, I want to see my files. Send me my files. And they were like, we don't have anything on you. Stop asking. So finally, after he passed away, I think his daughter requested his files, and he had a massive file in the FBI, but it was massive because of all of his requests over the years to see his files. And so he was like, this big, but it was just all of him asking to see his files.
Funny. I know the FBI has a file on me because I have been I've had friends who have applied, and I've been like one of their character witnesses.
For the FBI?
Mm-hmm.
Who? Did they make it?
One did.
Why do you think the ones who didn't? Do you have a gut feeling why they didn't?
I think to be in certain sects of the FBI, you really need to speak more than one language.
Oh, okay.
And when you don't, it's a big mark against you.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Do you think that was it, or do you think it was maybe like they were a little bit they're a little bit
I don't know. I
like
don't know.
like if I applied for the FBI and I didn't get in, you all
Mhm.
would know why I didn't get in. Like I am 2 seconds away from a very public meltdown at
Yeah.
all times.
Mhm.
There's no way I should ever be allowed to be in the FBI or any branch of government ever.
I could really see you fitting in though, work culture wise, because you like to keep your head down, do your
I
work.
do.
You like to wear black.
I do. I'm not going to ask too many questions.
No, no,
No, no, no, no, no.
and you like to take copious notes.
I do. I love taking notes. Makes me feel good and
Yeah,
in control.
you do. Yeah.
Danielle, I'm too subversive for any government work except the public library. Hell yeah, I did work at a library. Have you worked at a library? Libraries are the best. They're great for introverts.
Bethany would be great in the CIA or Secret Service. Yes, because you've watched all those videos about how to change your costume in
Quick
under
changes.
a minute.
It's all about having a backpack. Just while you walk.
Tatiana says, going through my process is how I found out my dad was an agent back in the day. You didn't know?
Wait, why would they put that? Why would they put that in his file?
You know,
isn't that a private?
I found I think my dad applied twice to the FBI and he didn't get in, or he filled out applications and never sent them in for whatever reason. But I found 2 files of applications of my dad applying to the FBI.
Knowing what I know about your dad, which is very little, both options seem very plausible. Like he filled them out but didn't send them in.
Yeah. I mean, it's very something I would do too.
Totally.
Yeah.
Tatiana, they didn't tell me outright, but that's how I found out he had all the highest clearance. Oh my gosh.
That's
like
really
why he
cool.
understands speaking Russian and oh my God. Yeah. If your dad has a boring job, but also speaks Russian, your dad does not have a boring job.
Wait. I have a cousin who's absolutely wackadoodle.
Yeah.
He told me when the war between Russia and Ukraine started, he told me not to sleep with my phone too close to my head at night because there was weird stuff going on, and his friend told him that they were sending waves from our phone into our brains.
Is this the cousin who was dishonorably discharged?
Yeah. Dishonorably discharged. Yeah. That's him.
Yeah.
I'm tearing up over it because it's just so ridiculous. I can't help but laugh.
So this funeral that we're going to next week, this is the more conservative side of my family.
Oh, yeah.
So if I'm going to be able to bait anyone to say some pretty funny stuff, this is the side of the family that's going to do it. So I'm going to see what I can get people to say, like about, Christina, thank you. It's fine. She was very ill and she was sleeping 95% of the time, and it was all good. She definitely was ready to go about 50 years ago. So she's great.
But how old was she, Bethany?
She died young. She was 98, which is young for my family.
Very young.
We die in our
hundreds.
Like 99 is when you start to get kind of like questionably old in my family. So she went early, but we're happy. She was ready to go at 40.
Yeah.
But I am kind of curious to like see what people think about the world today and see what they have to say. I'm very excited.
Over Easter, you have to pretend you believe in QAnon, Bethany.
Oh, because I'm sure they all do.
Yeah, you need to start like under your breath, like being like, "Have you heard about Q?"
Yeah. What are your thoughts? Aubrey, yes. This is the aunt who said, get it out of your system and come back home. That was at my grandfather's funeral.
Oh.
She pulled right next to the casket. Aunt Vicky pulled me in close for a big hug because she's 6 feet tall. So it was a nice tall hug. She was like, you just get it out of your system and come back home. Sleeping around is what she thinks I'm doing.
On Easter, there was some conservative members of family at the Easter gathering that I was at. And we were having a discussion about Progresso soup, but this one person kept calling it progressive soup. And I was like, is that the soup that they're selling you on Newsmax? It's that parody soup, progressive. Old people.
I love that. That's so funny.
So stupid.
Wait, I have to scroll up. Courtney, my grandma's about to turn 96 and my aunt visited her and she said, I thought I'd die today. So my grandmother was very ill. Very ill.
Yeah.
A lot of cancer in a lot of places. And my
Yeah.
sister, this was like a week ago. My sister went to visit her and grandma said that she couldn't figure out why she couldn't quite kick this cold. And I was like,
grandma.
That's a good thought. That's a good place to be in.
That's
then,
really sweet.
Yeah, it was. And she, fell asleep, and it was great. That's so funny. I used to know a guy that would sometimes go off about lizard people and the Rockefellers and stuff, and didn't realize he was probably a QAnon person. Absolutely.
Oh yeah,
absolutely. And a lot of times, lizard person is also very coded language for like the Jews. And like when you get into flat Earth theory, why can't we just have fun things? Why can't flat Earth theory be just a fun thing and have nothing to do with anti-Semitism? Because it does. Why can't we just be excited about the Denver airport having secret bunkers in it and not have it be about, lizard people and the oppressing other, races of beings?
I know. And why do all those people who want to oppress other races of beings, why do they stock up on so many canned goods? Like, I just don't get it.
Because someday, Kathleen, we got to go underground, despite the fact that the Earth is flat.
It's like they hate everybody else who doesn't look like them. Also, they've got 10 years worth of spaghetti sauce.
Absolutely. Totally. Yeah. Yep. This is why we can't have nice things. Yeah, I am excited, though, because, like...
You get to see your family.
I do. I get to see my family. This side of the family is very funny. I get to see my 8-foot-tall cousin. I'll take a picture.
Ooh.
I haven't seen him in forever. I haven't seen any of him.
Is he single?
No, he's married with many children.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
He's the one who had a heart defect as an infant, so it stunted his growth because he had to have open heart surgery as a baby. So he's only 7'11". He would have been over 8 feet tall.
Is he really 7'11"?
Yep.
Damn.
Yep.
Does anybody follow that tall family on TikTok or Instagram? Where like the short one is the 10-year-old who's already 5'8". I don't have my phone on me right now, but I think their handle might just be like the tall family or that tall family or something.
Funny. Are they from the Midwest? Do you know offhand?
I don't know, but everybody is tall. And it's so funny. And the 5th grader looks like he's 18. It's so crazy.
It is. It's so funny. I remember on the there was an episode of How I Met Your Mother where Lily went to meet Marshall's family in Minnesota, and they just put all of the actors in his family on apple crates, so you never saw their heads in the shot. It was like Lily and then like shoulders, which is amazing, which is so funny.
Courtney says that tall family. Yes, it's really. And I feel like the parents are orchestrating all of like the real dances and the TikTok dances and stuff, and the kids are like, all right, I guess we'll do it if it's for allowance money. Like, nobody seems that into it.
That's so funny. Yeah, I think my favorite memory of my grandma is that Nicole, my older sister, is 5'6". And Nicole
she's the short one.
Yeah, Nicole was talking about something. She was like, yeah, blah, blah, blah. And I said to them, well, I'm tall. And my grandma looked at her and she goes, you're not tall. Like, it's just like the most judgmental. Because grandma was 5'10", and Vicky is 6 feet tall. Dad is 6'4". I'm 5'10". Nicole is 5'6". Bless her heart, thinking she's tall.
I would pay good money for a wizard to go boop and for me to be 5'6". Good money.
It is tall for a woman, but not my family.
Oh my
Don't
God,
you even dare.
So funny.
Don't you dare go thinking you're tall.
Tia says my grandma also saves up her Meals on Wheels and would invite us over for dinner.
That's great.
Oh, my father's sister at my cousin's wedding was bragging about, it was like a very casual wedding. So it was everybody brought like a dish. And she was bragging about getting all the ingredients from her ambrosia salad from the church pantry. And I'm like, Aunt Sandra, I
That's
love,
stealing.
first of all, I love ambrosia, but
It's so
also
good.
like that's not for that's not for like large dishes to bring to parties. That's for people who literally can't
Who
afford
need it.
food.
And then it's great that she bragged about it too. Like she cracked the system. She beat the
Amb-
system.
ambrosia salad. Have you ever had ambrosia salad, Bethany?
It's great. It's so
Oh
good.
my God,
It's
it's
a lot of
so
like
good.
maraschino cherries.
And canned orange, like mandarin oranges and
Yep.
marshmallows, and oh my
So
God,
good.
so good.
Is that so? That's not just a Midwest thing. That's like is it just a certain generation who made salads out of like marshmallow fluff and like Snickers, like cut
Yeah.
up Snickers
Hmm.
and whipped cream?
Yes. Yeah.
So good.
Yeah. This is my favorite. Equal parts Cool Whip and fluff. Mix,
Okay.
mix, mix. Dip your watermelon in there.
Ooh, that sounds good.
So good. Just thinking
So
about that.
my this side of the family, my dad's side of the family, we always had salad at dinner when we visited grandma and grandpa. But it was like, yeah, it was like whipped cream,
Hmm.
the syrup from mandarin oranges,
Yeah. So
um,
good.
and then like something green because it made it all
Mm.
green, and then
Hmm.
you'd cut up green apples and you'd cut up fun size Snicker bars and
Oh,
put all of that in it and mix it around. Kathleen, I swear
so
to
good.
fucking God, it's so good. And
I
that's your
have
salad.
I have a book back here that I got from the radio station when we were there. Oh, here it is. Oh, look at that. It's right on top. It's called Not Your Mother's Casserole. And it's like a it's like a grown-up version of casserole dishes, and maybe
Ooh,
I need to start cooking my way through these casseroles. Listen to
yeah.
this. Creamy brie with cranberry sauce.
That's great. That sounds really good.
It's got brie cheese, store-bought cranberry sauce, brown sugar, vanilla, rum, nutmeg, orange zest, pecans, and you serve it with crackers.
That's great. That's great.
Get
That's
out of
really
here!
good.
You
That's
serve it
really,
with
really good.
crackers.
Yeah. Courtney said you need to Julia this, which is true.
I know. Isn't there a new show about Julia Child on HBO?
I think so. Because I think I read an interview with the guy who plays her husband. Who plays her husband? It's the guy
I
who
don't
is
know.
Nigel Crane, right? Yeah,
Is it Nigel Crane?
yeah, I think Nigel Crane plays her husband. What's his
Listen,
name?
Tia
David
says
something.
Kathleen and casseroles with a K. Okay, listen to
Yes.
this one.
Yes,
Prune
David Hyde Pierce.
prune and ricotta oatmeal breakfast pudding.
Abso-fucking-lutely.
Okay.
Yes.
It says oatmeal and prunes both have dull reputations. Oatmeal is plain and healthy, but rather mushy, and prunes have their own connotations, none too attractive. Stop, stop. Put away your old ideas of prunes and oatmeal. Prunes are dried plums. Did you know that?
Courtney is on fire, by the way. Courtney said prune and ricotta is the new cheese versus coffee.
Prunes, boiling water, old-fashioned oats, eggs, ricotta, cheese, milk, sugar, rum or brandy. Why do all these recipes have alcohol in them?
I mean, gotcha.
Vanilla, cinnamon, nutmeg, salt, cinnamon, sugar for sprinkling, and heavy cream.
That sounds great, actually. Will you make that?
Bethany.
Make that or send me a picture of that recipe.
I will. I absolutely will.
I'll make that. I'll make Dennis make that. He can't have any of it. It's got so much dairy in it.
So much dairy. Breakfast barley with pistachios and dried apricots. Breakfast barley.
Pistachios and dried. Actually, that's also sounds good.
There's nothing
barley.
Barley. There's nothing I love more than dried apricots.
Yeah.
I love dried apricots.
Yeah. Despite the fact that they are just earlobes.
It's candy though. It really is just candy.
Yeah. 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 Because I don't like mushrooms. I don't eat because they are earlobe texture. But
you don't eat mushrooms?
No.
You won't eat like a portobello burger or something?
No. If I want to eat an earlobe, I'd eat an earlobe. But dried apricots are different because they sort of are like an earlobe, but they also taste good. Yeah, texture is real bad, Allison.
Real bad. Okay, it is that time of the night. I'm taking requests. Where's my ukulele?
Where is it? Oh, hey there, kits. It's not HelloFresh. It's oh, hey there.
Where's my ukulele? Oh, there it is. Hang on a sec.
Yeah, no mushrooms. Yeah, exactly. If I wanted to eat an earlobe, I would eat an earlobe. They don't add anything. They take away a lot. Largely my enjoyment of the meal. No, thank you. The worst thing ever would be a mushroom and cilantro hamburger with other offensive with arugula on the top. Kill me.
So
That'd be awful.
You speaking of food, I was invited to an influencer dinner the other night last week.
Ooh.
And it's really weird because they like keep telling you that you don't have to finish your food because they're just going to keep sending out dishes. And so
Who put
I'm
this
like,
on? What a strange and fun event.
I mean, I think that's what happens at influencer food dinners. My friend Amanda is a food influencer.
Oh, gotcha.
So I went to a dinner with her and they were just sending out cocktails and telling us, it's okay, just take a sip of that and we'll send out the next. And I'm like, this is a waste, but also, okay, keep them coming.
Yeah, totally, because they just want you to take pictures of it, right?
Yeah, and here's the strange thing that happened. Bethany, you know when you were talking to your nutritionist and you said to her, you feel like when you're paying for something, you need to finish it all, even if you feel like deathly ill because you're already too full.
Yeah.
And she's like, pack it up. You don't have to finish it. Pack it up.
Yep.
I didn't overeat at this dinner because I was like, oh, I'll just take a bite. And it's not the end of the world if I don't finish it. They were packing everything up.
Oh, that's great.
It's kind of like this thing where I don't know, the importance of finishing the meal was taken off of my brain or something.
Totally.
I don't know.
Yeah, that when she told me that, she was like, you know, if you don't want to bring it home, like if you're going out afterwards, you don't want to carry this food away. She was like, you are paying to be fed and to feed your body.
Yeah.
And if you got enough food to feed your body, the money was worth it. You got what you came for. You got what you paid for. So you do not have to eat all of it. You got what you paid for.
Yeah. No, you did.
Which is sort of life-changing. People are requesting, Mandy, more Mariah Carey fantasy. Criminal by Human Apple.
Spice Girls. That's interesting. Okay, let me see Spice Girls. I just looked up Candy by Mandy Moore and I had a note that looked too complicated in it. Okay. Spice Girls.
I'll be forever yours. Love always, Mandy.
Oh, who's Wait, do you hear this? Do you hear this call coming in or no?
Who is this?
It's my niece. It's 8:40. She's in 5th grade. Why is she calling me? Maggie, go to bed. Magnolia, go to bed. It's too late for you to be up right now.
I wanted to talk to you since I'm doing trips, which is short for entrepreneurs.
Okay. Let me call you back in 5, okay? All right? Okay. Okay, bye. Okay, sorry.
Wait, what did she want?
She's doing an entrepreneur class and she wants to pick my brain.
How does she already know the phrase pick your brain?
Listen, this is the child who is 11 who sat at the table the other day with the adults and she's like, you know, you guys can say it in front of me. I'm not a kid anymore.
Fair. I had a 2-year-old sit down. I had a 2-year-old sit down in front of me and go, so how's your day going? Are you already world weary, you 2-year-old?
Oh my God. Okay, let's see. Wannabe Spice Girls.
I can't even think of that song being notes.
Oh my God, there's so many notes. Okay.
Skater Boy. Ariel says Skater Boy. That's a good one.
Okay. All right, that sounds pretty tuned to me. We'll see.
Sure. Sounds great. Let's do this.
Let's do this. That B sharp is really a tough one. Okay. I'll tell you what I want, but I really, really want. So tell me what you want what you nope. Tell me what you this is not how you play the ukulele. Tell me what you want, what you really, really want. Okay, I'm gonna skip. Okay, I wanna. Okay. This is not long enough. Hang on.
Aubrey said incredible.
Okay. I wanna. Nope, that's not a note. I wanna. Okay. E one, two. Oh God.
You can do it, honey.
I wanna really, really, really wanna zig-a-zag. Wait, I know. Okay,
like a true release.
Wait, what's it? Okay, let's find another one. Spice Girls.
What about Candy?
Candy Bethany also had B sharp in it, and I cannot play it.
What about Fantasy by Mariah Carey?
I don't know if I know that song. Fantasy by Mariah Carey.
Fantasy, baby, when I close my eyes.
I don't think I know that one. Let's see.
Complicated by Avril Lavigne. That's a good one.
Complicated. I have this 90s thing pulled up.
I'm Yours by Jason Mraz is a good one.
Oh, I have one. Are you ready for this?
Yes, please.
Okay. Where's the music? Where are the notes? Okay.
Genie in the Bottle is my karaoke song, Rosa.
Okay, you ready, everybody? I saw the sign and it opened up my eyes. I saw the sign. Life is demanding without understanding.
This is great.
I saw the sign and it opened up my eyes. I saw the sign. No one. Oh no, that's 3 and 4. No one's gonna drag you up into the light where you belong. But where do you belong? Oh. I saw the sign and it opened up my eyes. I saw the sign. No, I saw the sign.
This is so good.
There we go, everybody.
Honey, I'm so proud of you.
Yeah, thanks.
Everyone, look what your Patreon dollars have wrought. You make this possible, and we're so grateful.
Ace of base. Thanks, everybody.
Have a great night.
Have a good night.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.